What's up, world? I just boarded someone. I got that upgrade. I was in premium comfort. I have no idea what it's gonna be like. I'm flying to Amsterdam. Stay tuned. What's up, world? Okay, I'm in 9K, and when I got in, I have this toiletry bag. Hello, oh my gosh. I got this blanket. I haven't opened it up yet, and they gave us this champagne. And oh my gosh, guys, God bless me. I can't even imagine. The screen is so big. I downloaded so many things on my iPad, not knowing, because who knows what movies they have. You know, I like my good old standby. Might get the iPad out.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
So, who knows? I picked my movies on HBO Max and Netflix this morning, and I kind of want to watch those, so who knows? But I maybe want sound effects with the headphones. Yes. Noise cancellation. We'll try it. I'm so excited. I can't even see out the window. Hey, there's me and my hands. You can see out the window. Shaking, literally shaking. I'm so close. Seriously. One of the guest pajamas. I'm gonna do a face mask, take my makeup off later. I've never done that on a flight, do a face mask. I'm definitely gonna do it this time, so we'll see if I get my gluten-free order right. And yeah. What's up, world? Good morning. Yeah, it's the morning, and I flew in to Amsterdam yesterday morning. I got in really early, and as you can see, I had the best seat on the plane. I was in world business class. It was super nice, but the beds weren't even that comfortable. I could only lay down and shut my eyes with a face mask. I couldn't even fall into a deep sleep. Is it really worth it? Yeah. Am I complaining? But it seriously wasn't even that comfortable. And you could hear when you laid on your side, you could hear the engines murmur, even with earplugs or their headphones. But the service was really good. The flight attendants for that section of the plane were super nice. When I had to go up and use the bathroom and had to walk around the, I don't know, flight attendant staff area, they moved out of my way and said, "Excuse me," to me. So it was really nice. And then as we were close to landing, they came around with this tray with these houses, and I've seen them before. I just didn't understand the hype about them. But they gave you this tray with all different of these porcelain houses, and I got to pick one, and I picked number 9, and they're super cute and they're collectible, and they have this app that you download, and you could see if your house is an actual replica of a house, and you're supposed to collect them all. And it's filled with gin or something, but you can't open it. I thought this was the cutest, my camera, this was the cutest thing ever, and I love it. And then whatever, I did a lot of stuff yesterday, but I ended up going to these grocery stores, and because I was not in the mood to go sit at a restaurant after I was having airplane food and whatever, I just wanted to chill here. And they had this gluten-free banana bread. It's pretty good. This is the type of water, sap. And I got blueberries, and then let me go get it. Later today, Fanta no sugar. They had other flavors. They had the green exotic flavor, no sugar, and then grape. So I'm gonna drink this later. I'll do a review. I'll do a first taste test, but yeah, I'm about to head out for the day. I'm gonna check out these stores and do a couple churches if they're open. I'm gonna look it up right now online. And yeah, it's been pretty good. Everyone here speaks English basically. And I don't know, just Western Europe, I guess. So I guess I'm just too hardcore. I'm so used to Eastern Europe. I enjoy Eastern Europe because it's so edgy and rough in a good way, in an inspiring way. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Ciao. Ciao. I love Fanta or Fanta, however you pronounce it. And I picked up, what is this? The exotic flavor, no sugar, and I'm gonna try it right now. And yesterday I had the Fanta orange, no sugar, and it looked more of the color of orange juice versus the bright orange in the States. So I don't know what the exotic is. I'll try and describe it. Let me just try and open this. Okay. I'm gonna pour it into this. Okay. I don't know if it's guava or passion fruit. Maybe it's guava. I'm gonna say it's guava, and I've never even had a guava, so maybe it tastes like guava. It's the small can, or basic can for here, but we're gonna say guava. In Amsterdam, obviously, it's all right. To be honest, the tourist areas are super touristy. Too much people for me. It's kind of trashy. It's cute for pictures and the canals and the houses, but when you look closer, you see all the trash in the river. And yeah, I mean, it's fine, but I think they suffer with over tourism. So yeah, oh my gosh, yesterday I went into this secondhand store just out of curiosity, right? It was called Episode because I had an Airbnb experience, and then we walked by this market, right? They had a lot of stuff, but it was all, I would say, touristy, maybe vendors. And I went back just to look into the Episode thrift, and it was the worst smelling store I've ever been into. I don't even know how to describe it. Maybe it was BO type stench. It was terrible. I stayed in for 15 seconds and then left because I couldn't deal with it. And I think they had a lot of Levi's, but I'm not sure if they were necessarily the vintage good ones, but they did have Levi's. And I think they were selling them for €30, €40, €50. And to me, that's not worth it. I mean, it might be for some people, but it was just nasty, which is surprising. Maybe not so surprising, but just interesting for me. What else? Another thing. So before I got here, I would Google gluten-free Amsterdam and read these boring blogs. I hate bloggers. And I went to this one place called Pancakes Amsterdam because you could order gluten-free pancakes, which are, flat pancakes similar to crepes. So overrated. It was 23 euro for one pancake. And I did a savory one with salmon and spinach right on top. And I got a box because I might get hungry later. And I ended up eating it, later in the day, but so overrated. And all these bloggers are so basic. If it's on a blogger's recommendation, I'm probably not gonna do it. And then I watched this video again, and this lady did a gluten-free Amsterdam video. It was terrible. Couldn't stand her personality. Total weirdo. So I've learned that people like that recommend a place, I'm not gonna go. So it is what it is, but I just had to come on here and let you guys know to not do all the tourist things. I cringe when I see people do all that. It's exhausting. I just did what I wanted and I still walked 10 miles. So another sip. Another thing, I went into 2 grocery stores, right? It's called Albert Heijn or something, for short, AH. And the weirdest thing happened. This grocery store only doesn't accept Visa or MasterCard. You have to have their debit card, and I've learned that in the Netherlands they all use debit cards, which I won't get into why I would never do that, but it's a cultural thing, right? So for me, they just aren't safe. There's no protection. If it were to get stolen, or all the liability comes directly from your checking account. It's not how, because I was raised and I'm American, that's not how I would go about my life. So that was kind of weird. So then I just went to another one and I was able to use credit. So just interesting differences. Today I'm gonna do that Our Lord in the Attic place, and hopefully it's not all touristy, because I don't want to smell people who stink in a tight places. And that's all on my agenda for today, just to explore, do whatever I want, and that's about it. So I'll check in later. I forgot to say one thing I did yesterday. I went into this store called Douglas, and it was similar to a Sephora, and I was looking for this Nivea Sun perfume, and they only had it online, so that was disappointing because I really wanted it, and I'll just have to keep looking. Not here though, in other places, right? So that was a bummer. And also yesterday I was walking through all those stores. I don't even know what to describe it. They had all their sales going on though. It was super busy. I went into one and I think it was for old ladies, but I got this skirt. Eventually I'll wear it and you'll see it. It's cute. It has good movement. It's very chic. But it was called We Fashion or something, a Dutch store, and it was on sale. And I looked up on Instagram and they only had 30,000 followers, so it's not really well known. I'm so sick of Zara and H&M and all of those stores. I enjoy going to stores that we don't have in the States, right? So literally I'll be the only one wearing this skirt because I'm the only one who bought it and is bringing it back, right? So I had to throw that in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head out now. Talk to you later. Ciao. I'm in this garden. Rijksmuseum. I'll show you guys around. It was free admission. Everyone's at the museum, but if you walked outside, the botanical gardens are probably cooler, less crowded. I'm the only one. How I like it. My camera is kind of broken, so that's why you see this right here. He's lawn mowing an X. That has nothing to do with Amsterdam. Someone told me, but I'm not quite sure.